and welcome to the Series 44 Winter Event Racing in Style, which is B700 Vintage Racers, and you win the Lamborghini Countach. It's road racing, and here are the tracks: Chihuahua Circuit, Lookout Circuit, and Riviera Sprint. Yeah. And this sucks on so many levels because the vintage racers are expensive as fuck. I mean, some of the vintage racers you can use in this event are like 15 million plus, which is ridiculous. But I have found the cheapest ones.
The least they could do is come up more often as in wheel spins. So that you
Yeah,
can sell them back for millions and millions.
I would guess that, I haven't checked, but I do believe that in the Forzathon shop you can probably get one of these. The Queen of Beers. Okay. Right, so, yeah, I'm okay. Mm-hmm.
Everybody brought something different, it appears.
Yeah. But yeah, my Bud Mountain thing is good. Broke Bud Mountain. Yeah, the Railton.
I can't drive that thing. Holy crap! Good luck.
The Railton is good.
Is it?
Yes.
It was his tune. I hasten to add.
Not for.
I tried to make one, but I couldn't.
Not for tight, twisty tracks, though.
But, yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, I was about to say, it goes great in a straight line, but
off this track.
I kind of figured we need to turn.
I actually,
Yeah, but you can make up arm shape. It's what you lose on corners on this curve.
Yeah, it's that Napier-Railton has about as much torque as every American muscle car ever made combined.
Yeah, in one car.
It's got an aircraft engine in it.
I do believe that the B700 tune that I have shared for the Railton was the one I used to completely annihilate Snapper in. It was. What's the long street race? The biggest one. What's it called?
Goliath?
No, not Goliath. The street race.
Marathon.
Yes, the marathon.
Yes.
Yeah, I completely smoked him on Rivals in that. Broke Bud Mountain. This Bud is for somebody else. You can't have any.
Oh.
Now let's hurry up before Trump puts a tariff on this paint job.
Like his guitars?
I'll fuck
against. I think if we got into an alcohol war with Mexico, we would lose.
Yes.
America drinks a lot of tequila. Just saying.
That makes me
Paul
happy.
comes from Mexico.
I love the fact that Trump is out, really using the big words against Canada because, oh my God, Canada sells power to some of the northern states, and they were going to raise the tariffs in retaliation against his lunacy. It was totally unfair holding the Americans as prisoners. We can't live out without electricity, and Canada's evil. Yeah, but you're doing the exact same thing to Mexico, where Texas gets a lot of their power.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's different, apparently.
Well, what gets me wasn't the whole reason that he decided to do this was to stem the flow of fentanyl into the country? I haven't heard anything about how well that's working.
Well, and how on earth it would work, because the border posts Canada to America is staffed by Americans.
Who are all addicted to fentanyl, evidently.
Oh.
And I saw some statistics the other day that looked into fentanyl, guns, and illegal immigrants. How many is coming from Canada into the US, and how many is coming from the US into Canada, and the same thing with Mexico. And the only thing that was going, from an American point of view, the wrong way was immigrants from Mexico. That was pretty high. But guns from Mexico into America was not as bad as guns going out of America into Mexico.
Yeah, I was about to say
And
the cartels need the guns, right?
and the same with fentanyl, which means that somehow the criminals are getting the fentanyl into the country without using those two borders, probably by boat, like in cargo containers.
Could be.
Like all the other drugs that are smuggled all over the world. Shipping containers. It's the way to go because there is a huge amount of shipping containers and customs cannot check them all. No.
Yeah, it works for human trafficking.
Exactly. Human trafficking, drugs, whatever you want smuggled. Send off 10 containers and let's say 8 made it. Well, those 8 will more than pay for the losses of the 2. So it's a win-win. And you don't have to do, what was it, carbon fiber submarines they were doing at one point? Which seems a little bit excessive, but...
A car that can turn just over 70.
Yeah. I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, it's totally unfair.
It is unfair. Shouldn't be allowed.
Disqualified. He's able to turn.
Yeah.
A vintage racer that can turn? That is a little bit strange.
Well, I mean, turn is relative when you're comparing it to that Napier thing.
Yeah.
Because the Napier doesn't really turn. It sort of slightly changes direction.
It leans.
Yeah, it's not really a turn. It's more of a suggestive thing it does.
Well, yeah. He still managed to stay ahead of me on that part of the track, at least. I think this is where I might be able to make some headway on him.
Well, after this corner, there's these tight corners up here. Brake early, because otherwise you won't get.
Yeah, that's another thing. The Napier weighs more than the mountain you're currently racing on.
It's over 2 tons, isn't it? Or just about 2.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's closer to 3 without weight reduction.
It has like a gajillion cylinder engine in it or something, and
no,
it's basically the front of a Messerschmitt or something.
I can't remember how many cylinders it is, but the displacement is a lot, and it doesn't do RPMs. I think the red line is like 4,000 RPM or something.
I can't catch these guys. I'm better than them. I should be able to catch them.
Well, I mean,
He was built for land speed records originally.
we can petition for an extra lap if you needed to.
Yes,
only.
please. An extra lap. Because it's not like my wrists are getting worn out.
No, I just want this to end.
I'm with Snake on this one.
Oh,
I got knocked out of a checkpoint.
You want to talk about wrists? I had to lube up today.
Oh,
Ooh,
yes.
nice.
No, Snake, no.
Oh. Oh, different lube up? What are we talking about?
Yes.
How many lube ups are there?
I prefer lube, I presume.
I mean, Snake, for heaven's sake.
Oh, I didn't say it.
No, you didn't have to. No, it's the cream I'm using has ibuprofen in it, and
Yeah.
it helps
Mm.
with the wrist. Which I'm getting cut in, like, with the chainsaw and shit. Well, probably not.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm having surgery on the 26th, I believe it was. Which is gonna be
Well,
fun.
paint the affected arm with like international orange or something, so that they make sure they do the right one.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, no, we don't make mistakes like that in Denmark. And then I remembered, oh, there was that scandal last year where all those cancer patients had things cut off that they shouldn't have cut off and shit. But never mind.
Mm.
Yeah, never mind. Carry on. No, it's going to be, they're going to give me an injection into the shoulder that kills my arm, basically.
Huh.
And that's the amount of anesthetic I'm going to get. So I'm going to be awake while they do it.
Nice.
That way you can make sure. That's good. That's good to
And
know.
and I was kind of disappointed because I was then told that there would be like a big huge screen in the way, so I can't see what they're doing. That kind of sucks. I mean, they're
Well,
gonna
they probably don't like
comments
they don't like people to start screaming. It's like,
screaming. Why the hell
hell
would
to the
I?
no! You ain't doing that to my hand.
What? It's just blood and tendons and muscles and shit. I worked as a butcher. Jesus. I mean, I don't care as long as I can't feel it. Anyway, the car I was using was the 1926 Bugatti Type 35C. But as you can see, it's 1.3 million, which is a lot. And if you look at the other vintage racers, and you sort them by value, you can see that you got a 20 million Mercedes-Benz, 10 million Maserati, 15 million Auto Union, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, this is the cheapest one. I'm sorry, but it is. And, well, isn't it in the Forces on shop? Nope, it isn't in the Forces on shop. Really? Do we win it this week then somewhere? Nope, we don't. Okay, well, thank you, PGG. That's nice. So go get yourself 1.3 million, apparently. Anyway, the car I was using was the 1926 Bugatti Type 35C. And the tune for it would be this one. There you go, 550-450-763. And remember, as always, should you happen to use one of my tunes, please remember to like it. The same goes for the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. Bye-bye.